Hello, and thank you for being here today. I have taken a little bit of a time off, and I have also lost all my files on my computer, so I'm back here today just on a leap of faith, and I have understood from the divine that I will make some changes, and I'm not going to talk about it right now because, to be honest, I'm not sure. So without further delay, I'm just gonna start giving you the energy and the blessings and the activations for this week, and we're just gonna be really radically just simple, the most simple videos and sessions ever over here, and just give you the raw information, even more, I guess. No, nothing. So here we are all together this morning or this afternoon, but for me it's the morning. Taking a big breath and grounding, and at the same time connecting with my higher self, my guides, my divine family. Thank you for being here with us today. Thank you. And I'm just gonna ask very simply for what's important for us to know right now about the energy that's going on around us, in the world, inside of us especially, and how to deal with this energy and I guess make the best of it. Thank you. So the first word I'm hearing is tension. So what I'm hearing is that individually right now we're trying to do our day-to-day life, normal life, like we used to, but we're dealing with a lot more tension, and it's gotten to a point with the world tension and everything, maybe the challenges in every single one of our lives, meaning every single one of our lives, meaning I don't have multiple, maybe I do, I don't know. Anyway, so what I mean is that we have personal challenges, there's tension in the world, and we've been trying to deal with this and continue to wake up in the morning and do the things that we do. And this is making it harder. Forcing us to mainly, probably, possibly, if we're not too stubborn, already have started to develop new techniques of emotional regulation and a deeper surrender and a deeper, the surrender to the things that we can't control. And a focus more on the things that we are able to shift and change, which are usually our thoughts and our feelings. Perspective. Hyotokota yaktino kurokuteraki shikataraka kyotokoroku shitaraka yakutonoku ma yotoku todana yakikitoroku kotota and devote time, precious time to this, or to be alone and regulate. I'm hearing the word faith, of course. I think we're living in the time where faith is very important. And I'm just thinking about like the idea here that we're on a path and each and every one of us is being protected on this path. Kundaya kitakoro shikataka yakinara yatakara kushina nayahu. So the first blessing is faith, more faith, more faith, more belief that we are taken care of, that we are safe, that even if we're seeing a lot of, I guess, I'm just going to say bad stuff, that we know for a fact that this is not what we're here for. This experience, this human experience that looks horrible, that's not mine. Even if it's in front of us, it's like you're choosing to believe that, no, this is not for me. No, I know for a fact that this is not going to be my experience. And that's how you can cultivate more peace in your daily life and confidence and less rage and less pushing back to control. Like we're on this ride that we apparently chose before we came here, and there's a reason why we're here, and we wouldn't be basically there's a reason for us to be here, so like we're protected. Anyway, I'm running in circles because I think it's just simple. And I know that I've heard people say that before. This is a concept that if you've heard of it, you probably heard of it like a million times. But it's very important. I'm saying it because they're saying like, this is the way. This is the way that you can go through this without losing your friggin' mind, basically. Kyotokora ya tiyoko, and not making bad choices. Kyokoto in response or reaction to something that you think is gonna happen. Kotea tunutara shikoto. So giving us amplitude in faith. Kushabadaya boroka shirakaraya tukutarayi kuturuk tushtarayi manya kuturuk manaya. And clearing our heart chakra in the front here. Very important. Kushokotariki tatamnaya kushikatarakatira maya katakurukuti shati. Shati, shati, shati. Hwashato yamnaki. Because it's polluted. It's polluted from the energy. I mean, even if we're not watching the news or anything right now, it's so dense. Even radiations and 5G and living in the city or not, there's so much noise in the energy right now that it's become dense. So we need to clear what's our part of this energy. So I think that's why they're clearing the heart space here, because when the heart space is clear, it's easier to be peaceful and to make better decisions. Yak taraki shukotoro da yana yakutoro to shakutakti yokudoshta yakutina yakutoro. And they say after grounding the heart chakra is the first thing to clear. And then we can take care of the higher chakras. Everything that I say is a transmission and activation, and just taking big breaths, slowing your breath, and just being here and listening and watching is gonna bring you to a different place. And sometimes it's not about what's going on right now and what we think of it and opinions. Sometimes it's just about shifting something inside of us. Like, I'm worried about this or that. Oh no, this happened. You know, it's kind of piling up right now, right? Like, there's a lot. And it's all about a light shift in your perception. Like, I've been through this before. Am I gonna do it the hard way or the easy way? Or the softer way? Am I gonna harden up for a few minutes or a few days before I surrender, or do I choose to surrender now? Do I choose to see what's working now, or do I choose to see what's not working yet? It's that pause. It's a small pause. It's that presence before you go through the same easy path that's been formed over the years. Instead of going that route, you pause and you say, well, what, how, you know, and believing your beliefs and listening to your beliefs that this is bad and dangerous or blah, 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 blah. No. This is just another thing and another day that you will move through again, whether you fight against it or not. Okay, so they're saying this is the activation. The activation that they are giving us is the opportunity to pause. So they're going to plant a seed inside of all of us that lets us pause for a second before we go down the same emotional roller coaster or the same tense moment before we relax. In this pause, we will see ourselves and we will see that we've been through this before. We will have awareness, clear awareness. What a clear choice. This is what awareness is to be present enough to have the time, which is 1 or 2 seconds, to make the choice. Yes. 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 Receiving this activation and blessings. Saying yes and smiling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Motiashikote nama yakutoshikaya karagati shakama. Thank you for helping us through this tension that is in and outside of us. Thank you for giving us the patience and the intelligence and the awareness today to pause before we take the same road over and over again. Thank you for giving us the faith and the trust in ourselves that we can do this, that we can change our emotional path, that we don't have to aggravate our bodies over and over again with all that tension and negativity. There's more blessings coming. Yoto shayak tinok turayage no guru koteata. Tum deare yoshura baname yakoro naya torakeshati. Diatoro kutina yitara kito tora kitera kara kitina da kura kitera kara. Thank you. Kinakoro kuterani danera koshura yakurukushi ketaraki. Nina kahatara hil tosostak din taya korora yana yukuhtara yakosya din yosyana. Yakurukushi dari katunama yatikoto shataya kutora kayita ka. Kindoro koto shikata. Kindoro koto shintaraka. There's a contradictory energy that it seems like we're waiting for something to change outside of us, but sometimes we can't even take a pause of 1 or 2 seconds to change our old habits, old emotional tracks, old emotional beliefs and thoughts. And it resembles the energy of the vibration, frequency of being a victim of our circumstances. And when you feel like you're not in control, and it can be very scary. But I promise you, you'll be given the opportunity to make that tiny pause and to feel the beautiful empowerment of changing the way you feel and think and believe in the moment about something that you've always felt the same when the same thing happens. And I believe in us. And I wish you the best. May the brightest light be with you and all the love. Obviously that's my dog. I think she knows that this transmission is almost over. So I would say surrender, empowerment, awareness, pause. Wow, beautiful. Changing your own life 1 second at a time, basically. What an amazing energy. What an amazing gift. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you to be watching this with me, really, witnessing this amazing channeling and transmission of vibrations. And I thank you so much again. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you.